Baked potatoes are fantastic until you make too many, and then what the hell do you do? Well, today we've got your answer. You could make hash browns with them. They'd be perfectly fine for that, but we were wondering, maybe there's a way to elevate them a little bit. Well, there is, and they're called potatoes Romanoff. The maitre d' at the Desert Inn Hotel in Las Vegas in the late 50s or 60s presumably found a way to use up extra baked potatoes because he didn't want to waste them. I love that thinking. Who wants to waste food? Here's what you do. You take potatoes. This is about 2.5 pounds. Recipes below. You poke holes in them, you bang them in a 425 degree oven for about an hour until they're soft enough that you can poke a knife into. Not the mushy soft, but you know, a little knife. And then you let them cool a bit, and then you put them in your fridge overnight because we're gonna be grating them. Yes, and you can't grate a hot baked potato, can you? Once you got them and you grate them, then you just compile. You're throwing everything together in a bowl, putting it in a casserole dish, banging it in the oven, it comes out excellent, lovely. Sophisticated even. The holidays are coming. You got to have potatoes in some form, and yes, you could do them the same way all the time. I say people love potatoes as sides. Do your regular one, whatever that is, but bust out some of these potatoes Romanoff, and then everybody at the table will be like, oh my God, look what Maria pulled out. Where'd she learn that trick? She learned that trick from this kid, this guy that knows nothing. I'm gonna walk you through this. We're starting with these. We've got these already done. I got to cut a little shallot, and then all downhill from there. That's a shallot. You could use a little red onion if you wanted. I kind of like shallot, and I don't use them often enough, so then we just cut them down the middle, give them a quick peel. I can never peel fast. Why did I say quick peel? I should have known I wasn't going to peel this quick. Great. And the other side, beautiful. We're going to make one cut this way, sort of halving it. Lengthwise, watch your fingers, watch your fingers, watch your fingers. Same here, watch your fingers, watch your fingers, watch your fingers. And then like this, and then we just cut tiny little guys, okay? Like that. Do it to both halves. When that's all cut up, one more quick step, then we can grate our potatoes. Next step is dealing with this. And this is a beautiful head of roasted garlic. Here's what you do. You take a whole head of garlic, you chop the top off, you put that on some foil, little drizzle of olive oil, seal it up, 400 degree oven for about 45 minutes. And then you get to do this. Ready? Oh, lordy, lordy. That squeezes out. And gone is that strong garlic taste. And left behind is the most sweetest, gorgeous garlic that you have ever had in your life. Look at that. But here's what we want to do. We're going to add this to some sour cream, but I want to give it a little mash up first just to make the blending easier. So back of your spoon, you just take this and spread it on like grilled pieces of baguette, and then a little burrata and some tomato would be incredible. All right, sour cream time. We need about a cup. Let's mix. I mean, could you have just thrown the roasted garlic in the potato thing when you're mixing it? Yes, you could have. Could you have just thrown the roasted garlic in with the potatoes before you mixed it? Yes, you could have, but I don't like that. And I don't want to make this into mashed potatoes, so this is a better fix for me. Perfect, potato time. All right, we're using a grater, the big holes. I've taken one of the potatoes, I've cut it in half lengthwise, and we do this. If you get some skin in, cool. I'm not really wanting skin, so some skin is okay. Pieces like this, I'm gonna try and keep them out. Just keep going. Oh, it's flying at me. Do you see that? I think you need to wear a mask. This thing is shooting at me. Goodness gracious. This, no good. And last, right, now we add everything else. And part of everything else is shredded cheddar cheese. This is sharp cheddar. I mean, you really want to taste it. You could use Gruyere, that would be great. Remember our shallot? Of course you do. Let's give it a little smoked paprika and a quick toss before the sour cream, just to get it partially mixed. Roasted garlic sour cream time, and we mix. Beautiful, let's get a dish. This right here is Graza olive oil. And it's not just olive oil, it's the good stuff. Single origin, single varietal, always fresh. They pick the olives, press them, and bottle them all in the same season. You can even see the harvest date right on the bottle. No blends, no funny business. They've got 3 kinds. Sizzle for cooking, roasting, sauteing, all the everyday stuff. And drizzle for finishing, on popcorn, on ice cream, whatever. And frizzle for high heat cooking, baking, and frying. And we are fans of all 3. Check this out. They even have glass bottles now. And since it's the holiday season, Graz is making it stupid simple with their duo gift sets. 2 bottles in a ready-to-go box, perfect for your uncle, your neighbor, or honestly, just for yourself. Just throw on a ribbon and boom, best gift ever. Here's the bottom line, Graza makes everything taste better, and it's something you'll use every day. That's my kind of gift. And right now, use my code SAM10 at checkout, and you'll get 10% off your order. 10% and the perfect gift, can't go wrong there. Here's our dish, just give it a quick lubing of butter. We don't want stuff to stick. A quick lubing of butter. I'm sure that's cooking textbook kind of talk, don't you think? Culinary Arts 101. And now the potatoes. And as I'm putting these in, I'm reminded of Hamburger Hamlet, a restaurant I think now is long gone, that used to make this hash brown sour cream combination thing. It was one of the best things ever. If you are of a certain age, who cares at a certain age? If you remember Hamburger Hamlet, just let us know in the comments. The thing was called Those Potatoes. And it was layers of hash browns with sour cream in the middle. I don't know how they did it, but it was great. Okay, looking pretty. A little bit more cheese on top, just a bit. And we're away to the races. My oven's on at 375. See you in about a half an hour. And at the end of 30, we look like that. Look it. Oh, one thing. You had to know, I need just a tiny bit of chive on here. Just a little, tiny bit more oniony bite. Oh, it's so beautiful. It was pretty before the chives. It's gorgeous after the chives. Just a little pop of color is a good thing. I used that same argument with Kelly once when I bought some bright red flip-flops. I didn't get out of the house with them. You are not wearing those. I go, but it's a pop of color. She goes, I'll pop you. Well, holy shit. That's some gorgeous potato right there. Remember, your leftover baked potatoes come back to life. And all I did, in the half an hour it cooked, then I took it out, I put it on the shelf near the top, which got these little bits of color. I mean, it was nice, but that made it better. But I didn't change the heat. I just moved it up a shelf for a couple minutes. So your goal is get some of this top with your beautiful bite. Oh, they smell great. Yep. Wow. A little roasted garlic, little bites of the shallot. There's not a person alive that would have a problem with that dish. And by the way, it's not like it's such a strong flavor that it couldn't go with other things. You know, like you make like a serious goat cheese scallop potatoes. You might not want to serve them with some kind of Asian salmon. But that, Asian salmon, no problem. Kentucky chicken, whatever that is, no. Everything would go with that. That is every other main dish's best friend. That's the little black dress of potato side dishes. That's what that is. There you go. What have we done? We've given you another side dish for Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever the hell you celebrate. Hanukkah. Hanukkah? No, not Hanukkah.
Why not?
We're eating latkes at Hanukkah.
Well, Jews don't eat potatoes?
They eat potatoes in the form of potato pancakes.
Only latke
Yes,
form?
latke form. That's what you do.
Is that what it says in the Torah?
It does say that in the Torah. Goodbye. Oh, hey, you know what the holidays also mean? Black Friday. It's coming up. I don't know when, but it's going to be a Friday, unless we jump the gun. We could. You don't know what we're going to do. Just pay attention.